Well, good morning. Terry asked me to do a wee video for your 60th. Terry, I hope you're well. Happy birthday, mate. I think it's incredible that you've made it to 60. And just as a wee something to do while my kid has a nap next to his mum on the couch, I thought I'd go out and get some fresh air in my lungs and come to the source. Come to where it all begun. We're here. I've not been here for so long, it's mental. It actually is the first time I've been here since, we played football here probably. And look at it, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. This was our changing rooms. Looks like it still stinks. Genuinely bringing back so many memories. It's like the strangest thing being here. We used to get changed in that. That's disgusting. Ugh. What are they even called? I'm sure it was the yellow one. I'm sure it was. Don't remember. But I thought I'd just come down here and have a wee walk about and talk to you because it's been a long time, innit? Such a weird thing, man. Such a weird thing. But yeah, we used to go in there. That's where he gave us team talks and stuff. I remember the first one, I don't think it was here right enough. I think it was somewhere else. Maybe it was an away game or maybe we started at a different ground. But I remember he telling us about the hammer and tongs on the shirt and stuff and how we had to work hard. Some big massive talk about coal mines or some stuff that was ancient. I don't know. People staring at me because I'm making a video. But yeah, this is where it all happened, man. I remember that team talk. It couldn't have been here, I don't think it was. But I still remember that. I take that with me in my life, man. I say things to people, and if I'm trying to encourage them, I say, you need to go after hammer and tongs. And that was one of the first things that came out of your mouth to me, and it was really, I'm 36 now, do you know what I mean? That's stuck with me all these years, so. This is the top pitch. I hated playing up here. I liked it better down there with the running track around the pitch. I hated it up here. I don't know why. I just remember not liking it. There's a lot of defeats up here potentially. I remember actually on this part, this is just coming back to, I'm just winging this. I remember Liam Kelly giving me a loan of his goalie gloves. It was the first time finger saves came out. They were like Adidas things or something like that. And I remember that. I remember getting my first booking on this pitch actually. That's probably why I don't like it. I think I was just about here. Just kind of... Obviously a goal used to be here or something like that. And the ref, he had a serious issue with me. I don't know why. It was because I was loud. And he booked me because I was at the edge of my 18-yarder. I'm trying to punt it. And he thought I was coming out my box with the ball in my hand. I wasn't. Still bugs me, man. Still bugs me. Oh, it's so strange being back here. I remember standing here. Would have been about here. Roughly. It's actually weird looking at it because I could never get the ball past the halfway line. It didn't matter how hard I tried. And that's not that far. I could piss that nowadays. Oh, it's weird being back here. So strange. I'm going to say that a lot. I'm sorry. Standing right here, looking out. Callum Leslie in front of me. Quinny in midfield. Martin Kelly. Ross Pennycook. He was a big boy, wasn't he? And we'd walk down here if we were playing on the park down here. What a scenery this is, eh? What a scene, what a stadium. What's this even called? Sunnyside? Don't remember, I think that was Stennismuir actually. Must have been so much fun, just coming down here as I'm thinking of you now, it must have been so much fun just bringing a group of boys down here and and coaching them and encouraging them and stuff like that. And that's something I want to do. Actually, I'm a dad now, and you know, I want to take a team. I want to coach them. Do you know what I mean? I want to give them all the things you gave to us as kids. Man, look at that. Isn't that just a sight? Look at that. Theatre of dreams. Yeah, I want to take a team, man. I've been looking into it. I've looked into how to start a team. I don't know how difficult that is nowadays, and I've got my PVG and everything. So yeah, it's something I want to do, because you gave a lot of time to us, Terry, and that was something that meant a lot to someone as a kid that didn't have a mobile phone or any proper hobbies. I remember falling down here, actually. Look at all this crap. I remember you'd run down here and go, come on, Durham! I didn't even know what I was saying. So many memories, man. It's not actually that big. I remember it being huge. So strange. But yeah, I'm going to start a team, and I think probably if I do start a team, then the crest, the badge that goes on the shirts, it's going to have hammer and tongs in it, man. Because that was something that, as I say, it stuck with me. I remember standing here a lot in the rain. How could you do that to us? I must have been tiny, man. This is just not. This was probably me. This horrible dirt patch. That's probably my cells I had. Saved a penalty here once. One penalty. I remember saving up here. That was the worst penalty ever as well. The guy scuffed it and I barely saved it. I touched on at the post and gave away a corner. I should probably have caught it. I was such a bad goalie. So bad. I remember standing here, maybe penalty spot, shouting at people, push up, push up. I didn't really know what it meant. I was just copying what Peter Schmeichel did, I think. Who would have been here? Ross Pennycook. I don't remember anybody being left back so much. Martin Kelly was out in the wing. Quinny midfield was a big player. Quininho, he called him. Still see Quinny now and again. He was a good musician. Callum Leslie, I don't know what he's up to nowadays. Giggsy. God. So many. I remember actually, this has just come to me looking at that over there. I remember you standing at the sidelines, gutting yourself laughing because I'm standing on my goals list. You think you look like a fish. What's he talking about, man? My head's in this game. He's trying to put me off or something. But I'm not a fish, right? Wee Terry would have been up here. Loved this place, man. Used to love coming here. Like, such a fun thing to do as a kid with no mobile phones or anything like that. I used to count down the seconds. Used to get butterflies in your stomach and that, and it was just like, you gave us all that, man. You didn't have to. We could have joined other teams and stuff, but you went out of your way to do that for us. So it was really, I still appreciate that, man. I'm nearly 40. Do you know what I mean? That's something that's really the point I want to make with this video, because that was my childhood, do you know what I mean? And it ended. I still remember you coming to my mum's house and telling us that it was over and we weren't going to be a team anymore, and I cried. Like, I really cried. That was a tough moment as a young goalie, do you know what I mean? That was my last chance. I had to take up golf. This used to be the worst goal. Like, it was flooded all the time. There was a big massive puddle here. I remember playing against Stennismuir. It was the only time I played against Stennismuir when we were Dorota, because I'd left Stennismuir to come to Dorota after primary 7, and we beat them 3-2, but they got a penalty in it was towards the end of the game anyway. I just about saved it. I remember being so annoyed that I never saved it, because I didn't like the guy that was taking it, Alan Bateman. He was really didn't like him. Yeah, man, I spent a lot of time here. Such a mad place to be again after all these years. my old stomping ground. What a stupid thing. It seems so small. Like, I remember it being so much bigger. Maybe it was just in my head it was bigger. Maybe I was scared of it. Like, I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I knew I wasn't very good at football, so I really put a lot of pressure on myself to be better. And I don't remember, like, I'm not gonna say you coached me into being a better player and stuff like that, but you gave me more enthusiasm about it. You made me want to do better and stuff like that, and that's a big thing for a guy that, I mean, I didn't have a dad growing up and stuff, and you look to people like yourself for encouragement and words and stuff, and you had a big part of my life, Terry. I appreciate it, man. I really do. And I hope you're doing well. It's been years and years and years. I think I spoke to Davey. I think it's Davey. It's either Davey or Brian. I'm maybe getting mixed up. Bald guy. Looks like Stone Cold. I bumped into him in Wetherspoons one night. It was strange seeing him as well. Like, it was funny, because that was such a huge part of our lives. You know, maybe it was more a huge part of my life because it was exciting for me. Maybe that wasn't the case for other guys, but it really did, man. It made my childhood so much better to have this team, and if nobody thanks you for that ever, then I want to, because it really, really did. It made such good memories. Like, it made my childhood so much more fun, and yeah, I want to replicate that, man. I will replicate that. I'll do something like that with my life, because it's about getting kids off the street, innit, and off their phones, and giving them something to do, and exercise and all the rest of it. So I want that for my kids. So I'll promise you that I'll do something like that with my life, Terry. And listen, it's been really nice coming down here. I'm wary that this video's getting on a bit. 12 minutes. Good luck watching that. But yeah, I hope you have a really nice birthday, man. I hope this family spoils you. I hope Jackie and everybody's doing really, really well. I saw Amanda in Stennismuir the other day. She's looking great. It's your whole family's just very, very nice, and you should be very proud of yourself, mate. Happy 60th. Aye, hope you enjoy yourself, mate.